bed ain't been slept in. He must have been out all night.
Why? Where is he? Is this something to do with yesterday?
No, he probably stayed at a mate's, darling.
Why won't you just tell me what's going on?
I need to talk to Dad first.
This is Andy. He's got Dennison's trouble.
No, it's nothing to do with Andy, darling.
Well, what is it then? Whatever it is, I've got a right to know. You've got to stop treating me like a kid, Sharon, all of you.
You're right. It's to do with me and Dennis. Vicky, please.
I'm just checking to see how you are this morning. Same again tonight? I'll call you later.
You don't want to go telling people what to do all the time, Dennis Watts. You want to learn a little humility. It might actually work out better for you in the end. You know what the meek inherit, don't you?
A kick up the backside.
Oh, disgraceful.
Warford appeal. Please give generous man. It's for a good cause. Warford appeal.
You can't help your feelings.
No matter who gets hurt. I don't want this family to break up. I don't want Dennis to go away.
And he doesn't want to go, darling.
I just want things to go back to how they were.
And I wish we could too sometimes, believe me. Life would be a lot simpler.
But you can't.
No, Vicky, I can't. And neither can Dennis.
I just don't understand this. A couple of days ago, you were so sure that you and Dennis was over. What changed?
Things just have. And I'm sorry if this sounds hard, Vicky, but it really is take it or leave it time. Simple as that.
Dennis, wait up. Wait up, listen, I was wondering if I could tag along with you running. I wouldn't get any well enough, I promise. What'd you say? It's about time that I started.
Hey, babe, have a look at this.
I heard jogging's really good. Cardiovascular, yeah, I want that. It's good for burning fat, isn't it, and all that. Not that I need to burn any fat, I just want to bulk up. And I thought maybe you could teach me some boxing as well, eh? What'd you say? We'll up the old pecs a little bit, yeah? Yeah? Ah!
You're right. Look, I'll help you out, but maybe you should start with easy stuff like jogging, yeah?
That's a novelty these days. A smile. Things looking up, are they?
Yeah, I think maybe they are.
Ash! Another holiday job?
Yeah, I was going to go and check it out this morning.
Right. Well, you don't need to sell your soul into slavery just yet, mate. I've thought of something else we can get rid of.
But we haven't got anything else left to sell, have we?
Aha.
Close your eyes.
Why?
Because I want to show you something.
Yeah, well, how can I see it when my eyes are shut?
Trust me.
Oh, no, and it's not more bad news, is it?
No. This is something nice for a change. Hold on. Wait, Alfie! Come here. Hold this up for us. Go on, close them. And open.
What's that?
What does it look like?
It looks like a really posh hotel in Dublin.
And me and you are booked in for Easter, flying over on the 8 o'clock shuttle tonight. So you best go get yourself sorted.
Andy, that means we've got to leave by 6.
Uh-huh.
I don't think I can get everything done by then.
Oh, well.
Unless I make a really big effort.
You lucky lady. Very nice.
Very expensive. So I need that money of mine before I leave.
You said the end of the week.
Well, no, I'm not.
Oh, what is it about hangovers?
There's only one thing that hits the spot.
Grease, please, and lots of it.
Yeah, you're right.
Hang on. I thought you two were supposed to be on a diet.
And it's working. I lost 3 pounds. How about you two?
Oh, well, I haven't got round to the weigh-in yet.
And I'm going to do mine later on and all.
Yeah.
You right, babe?
I'm fine.
Oh, only you didn't see me earlier.
Oh, you actually noticed then. So, how was the party?
Didn't stay long. For some reason, I was thinking about you. Well, I'm sorry, Martin. I've been all over the place the last few days.
Yeah, I have noticed.
But not today. So let's spend some time together, yeah? Don't look at me like that. This is me eating humble pie, this is.
Yeah, well, Mum and Derek are actually going out this evening.
Great. I'll come round to yours then. You can cook for us.
Me?
You do know what you're asking her to give up, don't you?
Sharon doesn't have to give up anything, not if he sees sense.
And what if he doesn't? Take it or leave it, right? I'm trying, Dennis. I really am. And maybe Sharon's right. Maybe given time, everyone will come round to the idea. I just don't think Dad can.
And we can't give each other up either.
She's lost him once, Dennis. And okay, I can't remember any of that, but I've talked to her about it, about him, for hours on it. She can't lose him again. She just can't.
There. Just pick this up for Sonia. Bloke up the market was knocking them out cheap. Now, that's not why I bought them. I was just full. That diet she's on, it's chocolate-free, I suppose, so it don't matter how cheap it was. It's going to be a waste, isn't it?
This ain't a holiday, it's a holy festival. Not a time to stuff yourself with junk.
What?
A pity people don't remember that, especially this time of year.
I've been waiting for you.
Oh, you missed me down there. That's nice.
You've been out all night.
Oh, so ground me.
I need to talk to you.
So do I.
What's all this?
Oh, prices, plans, quotes for the club. I picked them up from the architect earlier. Oh, yeah, and I also got you a very nice bottle of wine. There you go. It's going to cost a lot more than I thought, but I've got the flat in Spain on the market, so that'll help. It's also going to take a lot longer, so I thought just maybe we could all go away on a family holiday while the work's being done. What'd you say?
Like I said, Dad, I need to talk.
Oh, Sharon, please. I'm trying to get us back on our feet again. Do something for all of us.
It's about Dennis.
Look, can we talk about something important?
Dennis is important. Me and him talked yesterday.
Oh, I can't imagine what about.
Well, Jack Dalton, for starters.
Well, that was brave of you.
What he did to Dalton, he did for you.
Me? Oh, come on. Someone he's never ever met before in his life.
Yeah. So what does that tell you about him, eh?
Oh, don't tell me you think what he did's all right all of a sudden.
No, Dad, I hate what Dennis did. How do you think I'd feel about something like that? I mean, for years I thought I'd lost my own father the same way. I will never stop hating it, and Dennis will never stop hating himself for doing it.
And so he should.
But I do understand it.
How can you understand something like that?
Because I understand Dennis.
He's history as far as his family's concerned.
Well, he's not history for me, Dad. He's the one I want to be with.
After what he did to you, you saw what he was capable of back in the Vic.
Oh, only because you pushed the right button.
I didn't push any buttons. He's a head case. We don't need him in our lives.
And I'm sorry, Dad. If there was any other way, I would take it. Any way of changing things, I would change them.
I'm trying to build something for the future here. Something we can all be proud of.
Oh, Dad, will you stop this, please? You know, I'm not a kid you can buy off anymore. And I'm past the age when you can walk in and chuck my boyfriends out too.
He's not your boyfriend.
Yes, he is. And I'm sorry, Dad, but you're going to have to start dealing with it.
Or?
Don't push this, Dad, please.
Or what?
I'm asking you to do this for me because I can't give him up. Please don't make me choose.
Andy. That was a wind-up, yeah? Sorry, Alfie, don't follow. Well, I can't raise that sort of dosh by 6 o'clock. So what am I supposed to say to the receptionist at this nice hotel when she gives me the bill?
Oh, come on, mate.
Sorry, but I can't quite pay it just yet.
Just be reasonable, yeah?
Oh, I have been reasonable. If I hadn't, you'd be eating your breakfast through a straw right now. Yeah, I've had one stroke of luck, though.
Yeah?
I just called the airline. Flight's been put back an hour.
This is torture.
Well, at least you can leave. I'm stuck in here all day looking at grub.
Where do I go? I go past a chip shop, my stomach turns over.
If I was to go home, Gary's probably doing a fry-up. I don't see food anymore. All I see is them little stars. 5 for a sarnie, 10 for a packet of crisps.
Don't expect me to feel sorry for you. I've been starving myself for weeks and all.
What, no little diversions to the fridge?
No.
It's been weeks of total misery. Do you know how many hours that adds up to? That's,
Too many. Too many by far.
Andy, Stan Watts. Look, I think we might be able to come to some sort of deal after all. And I'm not just talking about a few doormen for the club. But there's one condition.
Perfect.
In here.
Right. Here. Have a look at that.
What is it?
Well, I was thinking we should get away, like.
What for?
Well, I thought you'd appreciate it. You know, what we've been the time we're here, like, you know. Because I know you've been thinking about it, you know, the attack and that.
I ain't giving it a thought.
Oh, well, I called into the travel agents up the high street just to see what they got.
And you come back with holiday camp.
Yeah, but it's high class, this is. I mean, there's entertainment every night, 3 bars, and there's lots of lovely countryside all round, like where you can go for stimulating walks and that, says it.
And how much is it going to cost?
Ah, well, that's the beauty, isn't it? See, it's a last-minute bargain, isn't it? Not that the money makes any difference, of course.
And what am I going to say to the vicar?
Oh, well, that's one of the 10 commandments, isn't it, eh? Thou shalt not go to jollies.
Jollies? This is a very busy time in the church. I've got my duties to perform, others to think about.
But it's time you started thinking about yourself.
So what do you reckon?
Serious?
Yes, I'm serious. It's the height of fashion, this is.
If you're Alfie Moon.
Oh, Kelly, kids are wearing this sort of stuff nowadays.
For a bet.
Oh, and a theme night. Forever's made a fortune knocking out this sort of clubber.
You'll be trying to flog me your old kipper tyres next.
All right. OK, have a look at this, look. What do you think of that, then?
It's worn.
No, distressed.
Like me and Zoe be, we try and sell all this.
Oh, come on, darling. I mean, this is top quality gear.
Well, why are you trying to get rid of it then?
Because I just fancy a change of image, that's all.
Wanted to join the 21st century. Look, I'll have a couple of the shirts, but not the rest. It's too old.
Right, tell you what, keep hold of stuff. I'll be back shortly. Hey, Tarek, I've got another little business venture for you, but it's going to need a small investment on your part, of course.
Nah, sorry, Alf. At the moment, we're selling, yeah? Anything and everything we've got, including some very special vinyl.
Records?
Well, Vicky's coming round. Dot already has, and where she leads, the rest of the square usually follow. We just got to hang on in there.
You don't have to put on a big act for me. I know how much Den means to you.
He brought me up, of course it means a lot to me.
So it's got to do your head in being on such a collision course.
We're on a collision course because I've changed, and your dad hasn't quite got that yet.
Vicky said you'd already lost him once, that you couldn't do it again.
I can't lose you.
But he's not going to give up.
I do know Dennis, believe me. He just tried dangling a new club in front of me.
Well, at least he can offer you that. A club, a living.
Dennis, what is this? Vicky hasn't got you this much, has she?
It's not just Vicky.
Well, what then?
Well, look at me. You know, I'm camping out at Dots, I'm living on charity, I haven't even got a proper job.
Well, someone could turn up, baby.
I just had a phone call from Andy. It seems he wants me to be schlepping all over the country. I'm going to be working anywhere apart from here.
It's sudden, isn't it?
It's the last thing me and you need right now.
Here it is.
Any time in the next few days will be fine. I'm fairly flexible about airports. OK, I'll wait for you to get back to me then. Bye.
Are you going somewhere?
Spain.
Why?
Because I can't hack it, Vicky. If Sharon and Dennis are going to continue on like this, I just can't hack it.
Ronnie's just put an advert in the Minute Mark, Tarek told me. He's putting his Soul collection up for sale.
But Ronnie loves that collection.
I know.
He spent years building it up. He doesn't even take those records to his gigs.
So I was thinking that if Ronnie can make that sort of sacrifice, then why can't I?
No, Karina.
It's only a bit of jewellery.
We've been through this before.
Yeah, but that was before I found out how much it's worth. 200 at least.
It'd break Mum's heart.
Not if it was for a good cause. You've said it yourself, Ash. What Ronnie's doing is great. Even Tarek. But it's not enough. This is our home, Ash.
Are you serious?
Of course I'm serious. These are classics, these are.
Alfie, I ain't heard of none of these.
Yeah, that's what makes them rare classics, right? It's even better.
Well, not if no one wants to listen to them.
Okay, how much do you reckon they're worth, then?
What's going on?
Oh, nothing, darling. Just trying to educate Ronald here, refine his musical taste, that's all.
Look, it don't matter how unrefined I am. No one I know is going to want to shift this sort of stuff.
Are you selling your records?
No, I'm not exactly selling them. Just having a clear out, a bit of a spring clean, you know what I mean? Hey, and if you're not careful, Spencer, I'll have to get rid of him and all, won't I?
He was trying to sell me some of his clothes earlier on. I took a couple of shirts, but I draw the line at anything else.
That's just as well, innit? Can you imagine a load of Alfie lookalikes running around Albert Square?
Hey, Kat. You don't need me this weekend, do you? No, I shouldn't think so. It's just that Andy's taking me away for the weekend. To Ireland. The Emerald Isle. All right. Does Alfie know? Yeah, he was there when he showed me the brochure. Green with envy he was. I'll see ya. Yeah, tell her.
Spence, hold on a second. I'm a little short, right?
About average, I'd say.
No, of dosh, you plank.
Oh.
You know, and I was wondering if maybe that,
What, you want me to lend you some money?
Yeah, but it's just a few quid, that's all.
The thing is, Alfie, if you're short, I'm a dwarf. Why? Is there something wrong?
What? No, I just missed the bank, that's all, mate. That's all.
Oh.
You're absolutely sure? This one definitely can't lose, yeah? All right, cheers.
Isn't it? You take someone on, then you pack them off all over the country.
You give me advice on how to run my own business.
No.
Pleased to hear it.
Is anyone else?
It's on your lap! Brendan, I can't stop. I've got a slap up supper to
No, I just want to have a word with you about holiday.
Alfie, it wasn't a spring clean at all, was it?
Do what?
Getting rid of your clothes and your records.
Well, maybe I just fancy a change of image, that's all.
Yeah? Then what? You're going to buy yourself a flash designer suit?
Oh, maybe.
Right. Then you're going to whisk me away to a posh hotel in Ireland.
Only the best for the best, Kathleen, you know that.
Alfie.
Oh.
I married you, didn't I?
Yeah?
And if I wanted Andy in his poncy holidays, I'd have stuck with him. Look, stop trying to be someone that you're not, because I don't want you to. I want you to keep your Larry shirts and your grotty jackets and your dated records, because that's you and that's who I married, all right?
All right.
Right. So, there you go.
Yeah. What's that then?
Them shirts you've been knocking out, I bought them back off Kelly. With the rest of that money you've been saving. Dad's going. I caught him on the phone earlier. He was talking about flights to Spain.
Of course you did.
What?
I bet he made sure of it.
Hey, look, have a word. Elvis is in the house.
See? I told you there was something else we could sell.
Isn't that Dad's suit?
Yeah, it was. Now this is ours. Fetched nearly $1,000 Ash, once I chucked in all the other Elvis stuff as well. I told you wouldn't have to sell your soul, didn't I?
Dad loved that suit.
I know. But I remember him, Ash, the good and the bad. And I don't need a stupid Elvis suit to do that. None of us do. Now, we're gonna do this, Ash. We're really gonna do it. So, fancy a quick pint?
Maybe half, eh?
Yeah, half it is then. Come on.
Look, don't you like it?
It's not that.
Well, look, you hardly touch the starter, and now you're leaving most of that as well.
The start was fine. It was just... It was avocado.
Well, exactly. It's fruit, isn't it?
Yeah, but it's really calorific.
Right, the same goes for that, yeah?
Martin, I'm not going to lose another £3 next week if I pig out on these rich sauces, am I?
You can take one day off, can't you?
What, and let everyone think that I can't stick at it?
Who cares what everyone thinks?
Actually, I do.
It's me and you, Sonia. That's all that's important, nothing else.
So it doesn't matter that I've been putting my heart and soul into trying to achieve something for myself, no?
What? You're twisting what I'm saying.
No, I'm not. Look, I don't mean to sound ungrateful, but I haven't done a lot in my life, and everything I have done I've mucked up. So don't sit there and tell me this don't matter.
All right.
Look, everything you've done's really nice. I really appreciate it.
Still got the pud to go yet.
Lovely. What is it?
Well, I thought after all that and the fruit and everything, I thought you'd like a treat.
Another packet of crisps, I reckon.
Peanuts for me.
Maybe some of them pork scratchings.
What about them Japanese rice cracker things?
How many stars do you reckon are in them, then?
The more the merrier.
Andy, hold on a second, mate. Just to let you know that I managed to raise some of it.
What's this, another way of saying you can't pay up?
No, I can pay some.
Some's not all, though, is it? And I've always been an all-or-nothing sort of man.
I know, but you will get the rest.
I know.
It's just not this week, that's all.
Yes, Alfie. This week.
Andy, you know, I've told you I can't get that sort of money. You know, I'm really trying.
Well, then a man will call on you who's a bit more persuasive than me.
Andy, please.
But you really think this is a game, don't you? Huh? You really think you can come to me with a few quid here and a few quid there like I'm running some backstreet book or something? Grow up, Alfie. This is the real world you're living in now, yeah? You're about to find that out.
What's going on?
You really think I don't know what you're playing at?
I don't know what you're talking about.
You conjure up a brand new club to try and turn my head. Get Andy to send Dennis away for months at a time. Tell me, Dad, what did you have to promise him for that, eh? And then you make a few calls to the airport to make sure Vicky thinks everything's falling apart too. No more, Dad, OK? No more stunts.
I'm not pulling any stunts. I'm your dad. Anything I'm doing for you.
Oh, because you love me, right?
Yeah.
How much?
What's that supposed to mean?
Enough to let me go off and do something you don't like?
I'm not going to sit back and let you make the biggest mistake of your life.
How many more times? Dennis is not a mistake.
When I first came back, you told me how things hadn't panned out for you. How you wished I was there, even if it was only at the end of a telephone to tell people to sling their hooks.
This is different, Dad.
Get out of your life. Well, that's what I'm doing now. He's low life.
No.
He's going to mess your life up all over again, and all I'm doing is trying to stop that happening.
Dad, when I'm with him, it's like it used to be with you. I feel at home.
He'll drag you down with him.
You know, you're the only people who've ever made me feel that way my whole life, and now you're making me choose, and it is tearing me apart.
I'm trying to make you see sense.
No, Dad. You're trying to get me to do what you want.
And why would I do that? Why would I put us through all this if I didn't think it's what's best for you?
Oh, Dad, you think what's best for me. I feel what's best for me. That's the difference.
I'm trying to stop you getting into serious trouble.
Dennis is not trouble.
People like him always are.
But Dennis isn't people. Dennis is your son.
Always no son of mine.
And he's no part of this family, right?
Never has been, never will be.
In that case, there's nothing wrong with me moving in with him then, is there?
Oh, you can't be serious.
This is all in your hands now, Dad. Look, it doesn't have to be like this. I don't want it to be like this. You know, I don't want to go. I don't have to go. I mean, Vicky's changed the way she sees the two of us, Dad. Why can't you?
I don't want it to be like this. Stay. Forget about him. Stay with us where you belong.
Please, Dad, if you just move a little bit...
You can't move a single inch on something like this. It's wrong and you're wrong, and it doesn't matter how many times you tell me black's white and the sun's a moon, it isn't.
Accept it, Dad. Me and Dennis. Or you'll have nothing to do with either of us.
You ready to talk through this deal of ours, then?
The deal's off. Just forget about it.
Oh, I get it. Whatever little scam you've been staging hasn't worked, right? You might just have met your match there, you know?
This injury of his pelvis, where it's sort of flipped open. Whilst the pelvis is open like that, it pulls all blood vessels, okay, and he can be bleeding into his tummy at the same time.
Trauma, a new series next on BBC One.